According to statistics, almost 1 in 5 Americans suffers from mental health issues at some point in their lives. That's a staggering statistic, and for many, the struggles can feel overwhelming. But the real question is, what is the point of suffering all the pain and living a miserable life? Let me share my story with you. Before delving into the story, let me tell you something. You are going to boost your mental health with Stoic Helper. By the end of this video, you'll discover how to elevate your well-being tenfold with the timeless wisdom of ancient philosophies and Stoic principles. You will be able to develop the best mindset ever. Returning to the story, I used to daydream a lot, and when I needed a break from the chaos of a broken relationship, I would try to distract myself. However, scrolling through the endless Instagram most of the time felt like torture. Everyone seemed on top of the world, living glamorous lives, while I was stuck in my tiny apartment, drowning in deadlines and fueled by empty coffee mugs. Whenever I thought about the future, it was all a blurry mess. Evenings were spent glued to the screen, seeking connection in likes and comments that felt empty. I craved real laughter, shared meals, anything but this silence. Loneliness felt like a constant companion. Desperate for a change, I remembered a dusty book gifted by a friend, something about ancient Stoic wisdom from a Roman dude. Even ancient wisdom sounded good at that point. So, I cracked it open, but I could not read it. I was just gazing. My eyes were drawn to the illustration on that page, captivated by its layered meaning. It showcased the mind divided into 2 realms, the external, which was chaotic and vibrant, and the internal, calm and introspective. As I held the image in my gaze, a silent conversation began within me, exploring the complex relationship between these 2 worlds and their influence on our experiences. I continued reading it. The duality of the human mind, the internal mind and the external mind, are 2 aspects of the human soul, like the yin and yang in Chinese philosophy, representing opposing yet complementary forces. The internal mind and the external mind work in tandem to form a complete person. As I gazed deeper, the words I was reading seemed to fade away, and I was drawn into a contemplation of my inner landscape. Just after skimming through a few pages, I understood that beneath the surface of our being lies a fascinating duality. We are all chasing something that we could have fixed ourselves if we knew it. Now, forget chasing those rainbows and butterflies. The real treasure lies where your internal mind meets the vibrant external mind. That's known as tranquility, the hush after the storm everyone craves. Mend the cracks in your soul and bridge the gaps in your life. And tranquility isn't a distant dream, but a gentle breeze you can finally welcome in. Let me dive deeper into the mind. Stay focused. You are opening a treasure. The external mind pulsates with purpose and curiosity. It fuels our excitement to explore, to discover, and to leave our mark on the world. This outward-facing aspect thrives on agency, the belief in the ability of a higher power to influence our destiny. It yearns for trustful relationships and connections that provide support and shared experiences. In contrast, the internal mind seeks a different kind of nourishment. It cultivates gratitude by appreciating the simple joys that enrich our lives. This inner sanctuary fosters kindness, both towards ourselves and others. It embraces prayer, a practice that can manifest in various forms, including meditation and the mindful discipline of fasting. Finally, the internal mind prioritizes rest, ensuring quality sleep to rejuvenate and restore our inner wellspring. The book ignited a spark within me. It was like finding a buried treasure, and I knew I couldn't just leave it untouched. But the thought of tackling everything at once felt overwhelming. So I took a deep breath and decided to start small. I stared at the white paper in my hand, a map charting my escape from a life riddled with negativity. After a while, I folded the paper into 2 halves and wrote the headline on one side, "Improving My External Mind." Task 1. finding purpose and sparking curiosity. First, I tackled the question, what is my purpose? I dove into self-reflection, exploring passions I had long neglected. I sought out experiences that challenged me, ignited my imagination, and rekindled the joy of discovery. In this step, I would like you to ask yourself the following questions. Reflect on what truly matters to you. What values do you hold dear? What are you passionate about? What activities bring you joy and fulfillment? Don't shy away from deep questions like, what legacy do I want to leave? Task 2, fostering faith and confidence. Turning inward, I embarked on a journey of faith. Reading about religions and spirituality, pondering the divine, and actively connecting with something larger than myself fostered a deep sense of inner peace and a newfound confidence. It was a journey of exploration that strengthened my core and gave me the courage to tackle challenges head-on. In this step, I would like you to write down books related to the topic mentioned and read one in a month or two. Task 3, building trustful relationships. Humans are social creatures, and I craved genuine connection. Joining communities, engaging with like-minded individuals, and fostering authentic friendships created a web of support and understanding. Each conversation, each shared experience, chipped away at the walls of isolation, reminding me of the power of trust and belonging. In this step, I would like you to join communities that share your aspirations. It is a great way to connect with like-minded individuals and gain support on your journey towards achieving your goals. After a while, I took the other side and wrote, improving my internal mind. Task 1, cultivating gratitude and kindness. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. This could be a delicious breakfast, a supportive friend, or the warmth of the sun. Secondly, random acts of kindness. Perform one act of kindness for someone each day, no matter how small. Hold a door, offer a compliment, or volunteer your time. Finally, practice smiling. Spend 5 minutes each day simply smiling. This may sound simple, but it activates positive emotions and boosts your mood. Task 2, prayer, fasting, and self-reflection. Dedicate 10 minutes daily to prayer or meditation. Choose a quiet space and connect with your inner self. This could involve silent reflection, reciting prayers, or focusing on your breath. Choose a weekly fast. This could be a physical fast from food, a digital detox from technology, or a mental fast from negativity. Use this time for introspection and renewal. Journaling. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and goals for 10 minutes each day. This helps you process emotions, gain clarity, and track your progress. Task 3, rest and quality sleep. First, create a relaxing bedtime routine. Take a warm or cold bath, read a book, or listen to a podcast before bed. Avoid screens for at least an hour before sleeping. Second, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. This regulates your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Finally, optimize your sleep environment. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Invest in comfortable bedding and minimize distractions like fancy lights and television. Writing these things alone won't guarantee that you will attain tranquility. However, you can confidently apply these key lessons from my mistakes. First thing, start small. Don't try to change everything overnight. Begin with small, manageable practices and gradually build from there. Finally, when you start, don't stop. Trust the process. It may take 3 months for some, but within 6 months, you will have made significant progress. Once you have achieved a state of tranquility, it is important to strive for a state of flow. This is where you can apply your knowledge to real-life situations and perform what you have practiced. Developing skills such as archery, martial arts, and others can help you become a stronger and more confident person in the real world. Don't worry, we will cover the state of flow in more detail in the upcoming video. Stay tuned.